Hey loves, welcome back to another tutorial. So today's video is the drafting of this beautiful dress, as you can see at the side. So if this interests you guys, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video, and also turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you to my returning and my new subscribers. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome back again, soulmate. So let's get into the drafting part. So the first thing I did is to rule out my horizontal lines. So for the neck width, I make use of 3 inches. For the neck depth, I make use of also 3 inches. Come down by your shoulder slope, your armhole length, and mark out your armhole curve, your bust point, under bust line, and also my half length and the full top length. So I added 8 inches after my half length. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is to mark out my bust span. So my bust span is 3.5 inches, which is your nipple to nipple divided by 2. So guys, after doing that, now the next thing I'm going to do is to label the lines so that we don't get confused. So I'm using my pen to do this, and I'm also using my pen to mark out my pattern. Then after that, I'm going to use my marker to make it visible. Okay, on the center front I marked out 1 inch, then towards the side front I marked out 1.5 inches. So this is going to have a bustier. Okay, so it's called the Victoria corset, and it's also going to have an Halter neckline. This is what we are trying to achieve. So after connecting the points together up to the top length, you are going to connect from the bust point all the way to the under bust with a curve like this. Okay, so this is what we normally do all the time. So after getting these, guys, the next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and place my measurements. So go ahead and place your under bust measurement divided by 4, and mine is 7.5. I placed it there. Also go ahead and place your waist measurement divided by 4. Then I placed it there. Mine is 8. Then at the top length, divide your hip by 4 and place it there. So make sure you replace all the dots, except if you are doing it the way I'm doing it, by skipping the dot. Okay, so after doing that, connect all the points together. Then go ahead and get the midpoint of the armhole like so. So after getting that, I went down by 1 inch from the chest line. Okay, then I'm going to just curve it like this. So you can go as low as you want depending how deep you want that part to be. So from the center front I went down by 1 inch, then I connect it all the way to this armhole area. You can see the armhole area there. Just connect it like that. Then I'm going to just take out my dart of 1 inch at this part. Okay, so mark 1 inch at both sides of the middle line, which is your bust span line. Okay, so after doing that, guys, now the next thing I'm going to do is to place my measurements like so on the chest line. So whatsoever measurement you have is what you will use for the bust point line. Okay, so just go ahead and connect all the way like this from the chest line to the waistline. After doing this, guys, this is what we are having now. The next thing to do now is to come down by 1 inch from the neck depth. You can see, then I'm going to go in by 1 inch from the dart leg. You can see that dart leg, I went in by 1 inch. Okay, then I'm going to just connect like this all the way to that 1 inch at the neck depth. So this is what we are having. Now coming to the bottom part, I'm going to just go up at the side by 2 inches like this to give me this curve at this area. Okay, then for the bust dart, I decided to use 1 inch because this is a blouse, so I will not want the back to be a little bit upper, okay, than the front. So guys, from the neck depth now, I'm going to go up by 1.5 inches. So you can go up by 1 inch. This depends on how high you want the collar to be. So you can make it 1 inch, but I'm making use of 1.5 inches. Okay, so this is how high I want it to be. So I'm going to just connect it like this. Okay, so this is what we are having. So after that, go ahead and cut out the pattern. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. So guys, after cutting, this is what we have for the front pattern. Okay, So this is the yoke. You can see the collar on that part. So I'm going to just curve this out, then go ahead and cut out these patterns. So after cutting, guys, don't forget to close your bust dart. Okay, it's very important. Then after closing the bust dart, guys, this is what we are having. We are having the yoke and the bustier part, and this is the collar at that part. So you're going to add your necessary stitching allowance on the upper part. Okay, so let's go ahead and draft out the back pattern. So for the back pattern, guys, I've gone ahead to draft out my horizontal lines. Okay, so my chest line, then my half length, and 8 inches for the top length. Okay, so that is all what you needed, and don't forget to add your zip allowance. Okay, then go ahead and mark out your nipple to nipple measurements divided by 2 on this point, okay, to get the dart. So I'm going to just connect it and rule it like so. You can see what I'm doing. Just go ahead and rule it out. So on that line on the waist area, I'm going to mark ½ inch at both sides of the line. Then I'm going to just connect like this with my pen to give me the dart. So after doing it at the side also, I'm going to go up by 2 inches like the way we did for the front. So just go up by 2 inches like so. You can see. So for the waist area, which is the half length, don't forget to remove that bust that you took out for the front. Okay, so don't forget to take it out. Then after that, the next thing I did is to just connect like this. Please don't mind this mistake I made at this back pattern. Okay, so from the chest line, I came down by ½ inch. I connected it like this. So this is going to be the yoke part. So then connect it all the way back to the armhole area. Okay, so for the neck width, I make use of 3 inches. Then for the neck depth, I used 2 inches for the neck depth for the back. Okay, just connect like this. So after connecting, I came down by 1 inch from the neck width, okay, like this. Then I went out by 1 inch from that leg. You can see that point, go out, then you connect like this. So this is exactly what we did for the front. We are repeating it for the back. Then I went ahead to mark 1.5 inches for the collar area. Okay, so guys, this is it for the back. It's time to just cut this out. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. So guys, after cutting, this is what we have for the back. You can see what the back piece is looking like, and this is the front. Okay, so this is what we're having for the front and the back. So the next thing to do is to transfer to fabric, add all the necessary stitching allowance. Okay, so go ahead and add all the necessary stitching allowance at the side. Use 1.5 inches for the side, at the top ½ inch. All around the yoke area, going to add ½ inch except the center front of the yoke. Okay, so it's going to be on fold. So the center front is going to be on fold, don't forget. Then the collar itself, you are going to add ½ inch all around the collar. So go ahead and add all your necessary stitching allowance and stitch this down. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. I hope it was informative. Don't forget to support this channel and also lay down your comments on the comment section. I would love to read them. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video. See you in our next video. Bye for now.